Earthquakes rank among the most devastating of all natural disasters, and unlike many others, such as hurricanes and volcanic eruptions, they virtually always strike with no warning. This prevents people from evacuating the earthquake zone to save themselves. There have been some efforts to predict earthquakes, but they are rife with problems and have resulted only in limited successes. One method is to study the long-term history of earthquake patterns. Around the world, there are certain areas, such as Japan and the Pacific Coast region of the United States, where earthquakes are frequent. These zones are located along fault lines, which mostly occur where the tectonic plates comprising the Earth's crust meet. By examining the historic record, seismologists can make general predictions regarding future earthquakes. Additionally, an increase in seismic activity in these zones may indicate the possibility of larger earthquakes in the near future. For example, when a minor earthquake ranking 3.0 on the Richter scale occurs, there is a roughly 10% chance of a larger one happening in the same area within a few days. This is too small a margin to justify the mass evacuation of people from a potential earthquake zone, though. Making more specific predictions of when and where earthquakes will occur is extremely difficult. One area that has seen some small success is the studying of animal behavior, as animals tend to be sensitive to sudden changes in their environments. Prior to an earthquake in Italy in 2009, the population of male toads in a region suddenly moved to new territories. This was later cited as an example of animals foreseeing an earthquake. Unfortunately, using animals to predict earthquakes is unfeasible at this time, as it would require an enormous effort continuously to observe and report on animal populations in earthquake zones. Radon gas emissions may enable scientists to predict earthquakes in the future. There has been a notable rise in radon gas emissions coming from underground prior to many earthquakes. A paper published in 2009 showed that since 1966, almost 90 earthquakes were preceded by radon emission spikes. Some of these earthquakes, however, took place months after the emissions occurred, so it may not be possible accurately to state when tremors will happen. Based on current technology, it appears as though it is not possible to predict earthquakes with any measure of accuracy. Tectonic plate, a large mass of land that is a part of the Earth's crust.